हमारे भाजपा परिवार के जितने भी हमारे मजदूर हैं वो सब स्वागत के लिए
नितिन नबीन जिंदाबाद, नितिन नबीन जिंदाबाद,
अरे हम लोग आने
जिंदाबाद,
चौधरी जिंदाबाद,
जिंदाबाद, जिंदाबाद,
नितिन नबीन जिंदाबाद,
जिंदाबाद, जिंदाबाद,
संजय सरावगी जिंदाबाद,
जिंदाबाद,
विजय सिन्हा जिंदाबाद,
जिंदाबाद, जिंदाबाद,
भारतीय जनता पार्टी जिंदाबाद,
नितिन नबीन जिंदाबाद, नाथचंद बाबू जिंदाबाद,
चौधरी जिंदाबाद,
घोष प्रभारी जिंदाबाद,
नितिन नबीन जिंदाबाद,
नितिन नबीन जिंदाबाद,
भारतीय जनता पार्टी जिंदाबाद, चौधरी जिंदाबाद,
नितिन नबीन जिंदाबाद,
संजय सरावगी जिंदाबाद,
नितिन नबीन जिंदाबाद,
नितिन नबीन जिंदाबाद। नितिन नवीन जिंदाबाद, नितिन नवीन जिंदाबाद। पार्टी पूरा के छाती पर हमारे राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष नितिन नवीन जी, हमारे प्रहलाद चौधरी जी, हमारे विजय सिन्हा जी, हमारे प्रदेश अध्यक्ष, हमारा प्रदेश अध्यक्ष सारे लोग हम इनका स्वागत के लिए नगर निकाय पूर्व प्रदेश पार्टी प्रदेश के धन्यवाद। नितिन नवीन जी को हमारे स्वागत करते हैं। Thank you.
Dear Mr. Gandhi, dear Mr. Petroda, dear students, faculty, staff, and friends of the Hertie School, ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor to welcome Mr. Rahul Gandhi, leader of the opposition in the Lok Sabha, to the Hertie School this afternoon for an exchange with our students. To the Indians in the room, I actually suspect to everybody in the room, Mr. Gandhi needs no introduction. He's been a prominent voice in India's democratic and political life for over 2 decades and stands, like few others, for a secular and democratic India focused on social welfare and inclusive development. Rahul Gandhi was first elected to Lok Sabha in 2004 and has served in multiple terms as Member of Parliament for the Indian National Congress, representing constituencies in Uttar Pradesh. He has held prominent roles within his party, including General Secretary, Vice President, and President of the Indian National Congress, contributing significantly to its organizational and ideological direction. He currently serves as the leader of the opposition in the Lok Sabha, where he plays a vital role in parliamentary debates and democratic accountability. Throughout his public service, he has consistently emphasized social justice, economic inclusion, and the strengthening of democratic institutions. In India, that is true to its constitution. This may not come as a surprise given your family history, but it is worth mentioning in current times where politicians are tempted to redesign political institutions for their own benefit. Trained in different institutions in the United States and at the University of Cambridge, Rahul Gandhi has worked in the private sector in India and the United Kingdom before entering politics. Now, India, we know, is a big and diverse country, and few can claim to know all parts of it well. Yet I would venture to say that you are one of them because you have literally walked across the country by foot, south to north and east to west, in 2 Unite India marches between 2022 and 2024. When you started the first march on the 7th of September 2022, I suspect few believed that you would not see it through to the end. But you walked 3,570 kilometers through 12 states, speaking with thousands of people along the route over a 5-month period. And since you've then gained some practice and you had your walking shoes on, you achieved twice that distance in half of the time, 6,700 kilometers, from January to just March 2024, visiting over 15 states during the second Bharat Jodho Yatra. We are very eager to hear your insights from this unprecedented effort to connect with citizens at the grassroots level. As a university that focuses on good governance, at the Hertie School, we strongly believe in the power of ideas grounded in practice and shared through conversation. Our graduate programs aim to create an environment of learning where theory and practice meet and where we cross boundaries between disciplines and countries. With a student and alumni body representing more than 80 countries, we strive to foster a community in which everybody's insights contribute to the classroom and the broader university experience. The Hertie School is proud to have a vibrant Indian community. Can I hear them? And a strong network of Indian partners developed under the leadership of our Managing Director, Axel Baish, since 2018. Let me seize this opportunity to thank both Axel Baish and our India representative, Nitish Sikh, for all their work. Our Indian student community is an integral part of our programs, and to date we count approximately 250 Indian students and alumni. One of these alumni, Achyut Shankar, of our Executive Master of Public Affairs 2022 cohort, deserves a special thank you. Together with his classmates, Diogo Lima and Mihai Joca, he founded the startup Cities Together and was instrumental in making the connection with Rahul Gandhi and his team that allowed us to program today's event. Let me also thank Michelle Patrick, who I've just seen, for all her support for the day. In the spirit of connecting and learning and of recognizing that listening is a form of leadership in a political world where the greatest threats are growing divisions, please join me in giving a warm round of applause to our distinguished guest speaker, Mr. Rahul Gandhi.
Dr. Cornelia Wall, Dr. Axel Baish, and students and faculty, thank you for having me here. It's an honor to come here and talk to you. I'm going to speak for about 5-7 minutes just to lay the foundations, and then we'll carry on with question and answers. I think we're in the middle of a transition, a social, economic, political transition that is taking place. At least in India, we benefited greatly from the hegemony of the United States. From the 1990s till about 2010, 2014, we had tremendous advantages because America was the lone superpower. We built a relationship with them, we built a partnership with them. And whether it's Europe or it was us, we lived in a unipolar world where, sure, America had its shortcomings, America made its mistakes, but America defined the rules, America defined the structure. And for the first time, that hegemony is being challenged. And it's being challenged effectively. So what we are seeing is a dramatic reduction in American power. And the challenge that is coming to American power is coming across the spectrum. It is coming militarily. You can see it in Ukraine. You can see it in the Middle East. It's coming economically, financially. There is a challenge being posed on the US dollar, the financial system. And it's pretty clear that the challenges are not to be wished away. At the same time, the United States is struggling internally and almost walking away from its earlier position. And that is really where we're sitting right now. Superpowers are built on energy transitions. Okay, so when you change the way you move, when you change the energy system that you use, that's when superpowers arise. So if you look at the British, they were essentially a coal and a steam engine superpower. There was a transition to petrol and the internal combustion engine. The Americans dominated that. And now we are transitioning to the electric motor, to the battery, and the Chinese are trying to dominate that. In fact, they are dominating that. And it was very interesting for me to see. I went to the BMW factory yesterday, and I could see that. I could see that BMW as a company was being torn by these two different types of mobility. The past of BMW is in the internal combustion engine. Their entire plant is designed for the internal combustion engine, and then they are now trying to reshape themselves to build electric cars, build electric motors, etc. And you can see that that is just literally tearing the factory apart. And that is happening in a lot of industries. So really, that's the first question. Who is going to succeed in this transition? How are we going to succeed in this transition? The second big question, which is hurting our politics, is that the West, and to an extent India, have handed over production to the Chinese. So if you looked at the world in the 40s, 50s, 60s, you found that America dominated production. And then later, Germany, Italy, Japan, Korea dominated production. Today, China dominates production. And what that means is that it is very difficult to give large numbers of people employment. You cannot, country like India, country the scale of India, even country like the United States, even a country like Germany cannot give its people employment based on services. You have to have a production economy, you have to have manufacturing, and we have handed all that to the Chinese. So the next big question is, in this transition, how do democracies produce? China has shown the world that you can produce in a non-democratic environment. We have to prove to the world that actually you can produce in a democratic environment. So what are the models that are required? How do you think about production in a democratic environment? And what are the type of partnerships that India, the United States, and Europe can create to produce in a democratic environment? My view is that it will become very difficult for democracy to sustain itself if we are not able to produce, because you will simply not be able to give the requisite amount of jobs that you need to create a balanced system. So I think huge part of the turbulence that we are seeing in Europe, in India, and in the United States, the polarization of the politics is because we're not able to give our people jobs. And that's happening because we have basically said, China, you produce for the world. You know, look around you, you'll see that pretty much everything that you're using is made in China. And that, at least for a country like India, is a problem. We have the capability to produce, we have the population to produce, we have the cost structure to produce, but we've just not done it. And so that's really for us the challenge. And for me, any partnership that we build with the United States or we build with Europe has to include the idea of production in a democratic environment. So I'll stop there. I look forward to hearing your questions. Thank you.
Thank you very much for this thought on the geoeconomic challenges of our times. We can host questions. I don't have an opening question because I actually suspect there is a lot in the room, unless I see no hands, in which case I can fill in questions. But don't be shy. We will maybe collect two to start with. You were first. So there's a microphone coming around, and then we'll move over here second. So first here on the left, please present yourself and ask your question.
Thank you very much, Mr. Gandhi. In fact, just before coming to Hertie, my last assignment was working with the Congress, and it was the Karnataka elections, which the Congress did turn around and emerged victorious. Why do you think you've not been able to replicate that in any of the other states? That is the first question. Second question, I would just keep it very